the second best record in the American League. And here's his starting lineup today. Stephen Kwan at the top. Lane Thomas was a trade deadline acquisition. He's batting second. John Kenzie Noel is batting sixth for the Guardians. He's been on a tear lately. 3 home runs in his last 5 games, including each of the last 2. And that's the lineup that Cole Reagans faces today, his 27th start of the season. And he enters with a .331 ERA. That's 8th best in the American League. Stephen Kwan is batting .304 this year. That's the 5th best in the league, but he's really struggled this month. He's batting just .195 in August. Call strike 1 and 2.
Look at that nice angle that Reagans uses. 6'4". He's got a nice little downhill plane. Kwan's a .331 hitter against lefties, though. He holds his own. He's pretty good.
First half, .352. Since the All-Star break, .201. Kwan was a first-time All-Star this year. On the ground to the left side. And Witt gobbles it up. 1 up, 1 down.
Yep, steady as she goes. Cole Reagans. He's a good-looking lefty, no question about it. StatCast, powered by Google Cloud, will show you his pitch arsenal. The 4-seam fastball, that's in red. He uses that up at the top. He gets some swings and misses on that. Here's the whip rate. That means swing and miss totally. All of them has swing and miss stuff. He's outstanding. That slider, curveball, he'll go to later, but he usually starts out most of his games with those pitches right there, that high fastball. And then he'll mix in change-up depending on how the hitter looks on his pitches.
100th game of the year for Lane Thomas. His 23rd with the Guardians. He's a 29-year-old that spent the better part of the last 4 years with the Nationals. Before that, he was with the Cardinals. And he laces it through the left side, a base hit. So first hit of the game for either side belongs to Lane Thomas.
The Royals are as solid a defensive team in the majors as there are. They're 4th best in defensive runs saved with 57. And Tyler Gentry out in right field. He's making his major league debut as a starter. Good strong arm, decent speed. We come to the infield, we can't pass up Salvador Perez. He's the 5-time Gold Glover, the captain of the team. 13th year, has thrown out 28% of runners in his 76th start. And Matt Quatrero, second-year manager, has done a great job with monitoring his workload behind the plate. Want to keep the captain fresh on his legs, so he plays him at first, designated hitter, and catch.
Chopper to third. Garcia's got it. 1 out at second. Relay to first is too late. Well, the Royals get 1 out.
Yeah, tough first chance there. I mean, that was a high hopper, 2 hops to Garcia. He did well to keep the ball in his glove. He's got very soft hands. So getting 1 out for sure is all they wanted.
This is Cole's second start against the Guardians this year. He faced him at Kauffman Stadium back in late June. And ultimately, it was one of his shortest starts of the year. He did not complete 5 innings. Gave up 5 runs on 6 hits. The Royals lost that game 7-2.
Ramirez, you got to watch him. He's stolen 32 bags. That's the most on his team. There you go.
Well, Reagans had him picked off, but Pasquantino couldn't handle the throw. And Ramirez takes off for second.
Too bad. They had him jumping way up the line there. A little bit too quick, looked like. Pasquantino, let's see what happened here with the throw. Yeah, kind of the throw was a little bit off, and Ramirez is able to read it and get to second base. Turn the page on that and focus on David Fry.
Errors charged to Pasquantino at first. And now 2 balls, no strikes on David Fry.
That's just Vinny's second error of the season, which is really good.
He's played an excellent first base.
Sure has. He's much improved over there to what we remember last season. He didn't play a whole lot of it. This is his first full year, and he's really looked like he wants to own that position.
Well, Reagans is a little frustrated after that last changeup got away from him. 3 balls and a strike now. Well, the Guardians cleanup hitter David Fry. First time All-Star this year.
Yeah, he's been good. 286 average against southpaws. Wow. Where are you supposed to put the ball?
That should have been strike 2.
Come on, Hunter. Really?
So a pair on for Josh Naylor. One of 3 lefties that the Guardians have in the lineup today. Naylor's the DH. He's been an excellent run producer for Cleveland this year. 91 RBIs, or 6th most in the American League. Long first inning for Reagans. He's about to throw his 20th pitch. And he gets Naylor swinging on the slider. And the bat flew out of his hands all the way to the Royals dugout. Cole Reagans strands a pair with a K.
Price Chopper and Kansas City go together. Like burgers and backyard barbecues. Like a hard day's work and a warm welcome home. Like hot dogs and hot days of the K. Like the game-winning hit and the post-game celebration. We're proud to call Kansas City home. And proud to be local families serving local families like yours. Thank you, Kansas City, for always having a place for us at your table.
It's go time in the Midwest. The Labor Day sales event is on now. Time to get 0% financing or $6,000 cash back on a new 2024 F-150. Don't wait. Get our best deals on our best selection of Ford trucks only through September 3rd. These deals won't last forever, so that means it's go time. Go to the Labor Day sales event at your Midwest Ford dealers today. It all ends September 3rd. Now get 0% financing for 36 months for up to $6,000 cash back on a 2024 F-150. Only at your Midwest Ford dealers.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
People are good for laughs,
did. That was Alec Marsh being called up as the 27th man, and he'll start game 2. Very excited for that. Our University of Kansas Health System injury report update looks at Will Smith. Had a really rough day, and he's had a rough stretch of late, and perhaps the back bothering him might have something to do with that. So they'll shut him down. It's been bugging him off and on. Matt Quatrero says for the last couple of days they'll give him a chance to heal up, and as Kyle Turner said, let that back, let the body and everything reset this time of year and try to get him back soon. They've also added Daniel Lynch, Angel Serpa going down. They really used a lot of pitchers over this weekend. Need fresh arms. Daniel Lynch, the July International League Player of the Month, or Pitcher of the Month, I should say. Ooh, that one almost rolled out right by me of Fry's glove, and he was able to corral it. But Daniel Lynch gives them the protection you need for a doubleheader day and also a stretch of 11 games in 10 days. Jake?
Joel, thanks very much. This is Eli Morgan into the game for the Guardians. Second pitcher of likely a lot today. It's a bullpen game for the Guardians. 20th appearance of the season for Morgan. He's been solid so far this year. The entire Guardians bullpen has been solid this year.
Those are nice numbers.
But yeah, the Royals had a flurry of roster moves today. You expect at least one with a doubleheader and a 27th man added. It's Alec Marsh, as Joel said, prepared to start game 2. Ball and a strike now on Garcia.
What they're going to see from Eli Morgan is 92 to 95 with a little sinking fastball slider. His changeup is one of his best pitches. He likes it.
Garcia homered yesterday. It's one of 3 solo homers the Royals had in their 11-3 loss in the finale against the Phillies. Smack to right center, and Lane Thomas lines it up. 2 gone.
Good swing.
So here's all the roster moves from today. Daniel Lynch and Carlos Hernandez have joined the Royals bullpen. Angel Serpa down to AAA Omaha. Will Smith now on the 15-day injured list. Like Joel said, Smith has really struggled. He's given up at least 2 runs each of his last 5 outings. Meanwhile, Serpa has had a rough month of August. He's got twice as many walks as he does strikeouts this month.
Going to struggle. It's just a matter of time. Very few guys go all the way through the season without having some kind of difficulty, whether it's physical or getting hit. I mean, it's just nature of the business. Good swing there by Izzy. Look at that one right in the middle. That's the one you want. Right on it.
Two up, 2 down for Eli Morgan. He's thrown just 8 pitches. Called strike 1 and 2. The Guardians bullpen has a 2.71 ERA this year. That is far and away the best in baseball. Isbell chops it to the right side, and David Fry gets the high hop. Beats Morgan, and that ends the inning. Royals down in order in the top of the second.
It's our responsibility to put the right people in the right places, so when the pressure is on, they can deliver, just like in a big game.
And she flips to second wide, hit the first for 2.
It's why the Royals trust the University of Kansas Health System. Expert care from the health system leads to the best possible outcomes. No one knows more or will care better for you. The University of Kansas Health System, committed to care, committed to you.
At Toyota's National Sales Event, we've got a long lineup of vehicles for summer fun, like Camry, RAV4, Highlander, BZ4X, Tundra, Corolla Hybrid, Tacoma, Sienna, Corolla Hatchback, Sequoia, Prius Prime, RAV4 Hybrid, Land Cruiser, GR Supra, Toyota Crown, Ford.
Right now, during Toyota's National Sales Event, lease the 20
jungle, call a lawman a jungle law.
Call the lawman.
Right field, deep.
Stream Royals baseball on the Valley Sports app. Presented by Miller Lite.
Fans get a head start on 2025 and gain priority postseason access. When you place a 2025 Royals season ticket deposit, you'll secure your place in line for potential home postseason games. Place your deposit today at Royals.com/season tickets.
Scoreless game, bottom of the second, and Cole Reagans faces John Kenzie Noel. He has taken baseball by storm in terms of power ever since he got called up in late June. Noel's got 12 home runs in just 41 games. And he's homered in back-to-back games for Cleveland.
And 7 of those homers are against southpaws. So he's been a big lift for them.
The Guardians won each of their last 2 games. They took 2 out of 3 from the Rangers. They had lost 6 of 7 before winning each of their last 2. And the Guardians have not had a great August. They're 10-13 this month, and that includes the season worst 7-game losing streak. But they remain in first place at 75-55. Full count on Noel.
See if he earned himself a changeup after that inside 97.
Payoff pitch.
He went right back in that same spot. Noel was ready. That's a good pitch. You want to tie a hitter up, right-handed batter, right in on his hands and up.
And that was a challenge fastball.
Sure enough.
Good velo from Reagan so far today. That last heater was at 96. Another 3-2. And it's up and away, ball 4.
Didn't put the change where he wanted it.
And that's the second time today he's missed really high and away with that changeup today.
A little bit behind him. He's got to get out front.
Reagan's second walk of the game. Now he faces Andres Jimenez. It's been a great year defensively for Jimenez. It's been a down year offensively.
Still a tough out. He's got a good level swing. Puts the ball in play.
Slice to left, and MJ Melendez is there. So now Tyler Freeman, and boy, has he been struggling. Freeman is just 2 for 32 this month. And he hasn't gotten a hit since August 17th. It was nearly 10 days ago.
Now you don't want to walk in. Give him something to hit, put in play. He is struggling, but you know what, though, defensively, he's been good. He has starts infield, outfield spots. I mean, second, third, short. He's play center. He's one of those guys, super duper utility guy. Play anywhere.
That's a high strike. 2-1. Sometimes they go your way, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, hey, look, he'll take it.
Three and one on Freeman. And it's inside, ball 4. That's Reagan's third walk, first time through the order. He has not been at his sharpest so far this afternoon.
Yeah, you can't walk that guy struggling like that. You got to be able to get that ball in there. Now, you know, here's your number 9 guy. Hedges, you might be able to roll him up into a double play.
Salvi blocks the knuckle curve in the dirt. Hedges is also having a tough month. He's 3 for 23 this month.
I'm not surprised. The pitching's really sharp, but when you don't play every day, it makes it tough for timing. So they're going to get a little slack from me because I know how hard that is. And, you know, he does a lot of good things defensively. Throws the ball well. He moves runners, and he'll surprise you with a hit here and there.
2-2. Bo Naylor is the Guardians' regular catcher. He's a left-handed hitter. He's got game 1 off. Likely see him behind the plate for game 2. A lot of pitches early for Cole Reagans.
Sure enough.
And Hedges laces it into left field. Everybody moves up 90 feet. Noel's held at third.
Yeah, this is ball right over the middle of the plate. Yeah, good job by MJ. That ball took a bad hop on him, but he's able to catch it first. That's what you do before you can throw it. So he stayed with that nicely. If that got by him, that would have been trouble.
So Brian Sweeney's out to try and settle this inning down. Reagans has thrown nearly as many balls as strikes. He's about to throw his 20th pitch of this inning after throwing 20 pitches in the first inning. And he's put himself in a bases loaded 1-out jam with the top of the Guardians lineup coming to the plate and Stephen Kwan.
Well, his 40th pitch is coming. So far, he has not had any kind of command at all, especially you give all them free passes. That catches up to you. Got to get that lower half synced in with that upper half as far as that arm goes. Right now, that lower half is out ahead. He's leaving a lot of pitches up. Arm is falling behind.
And behind 2-0 again. And that's ball 3.
Yeah, this is not what they were expecting from Cole, but he can if he can get back in there, he can right the ship. And with him.
And that is a strike that winds up as ball 4 to force in a run. Third walk of the inning for Cole Reagans. It's a 4-pitch walk with the bases loaded for Stephen Kwan.
Well, you know, I just some of those pitches Hunter Wintelstadt's not giving him. Those are strikes in the big leagues. But, you know, you just have to get better than that. You got to get ahead. There you go, strike 1. That's a good starting point.
That pitch was a strike.
Now you can put him in the lane. Speaking, no pun intended for Lane Thomas.
Base is still loaded, still 1 out.